Divulge gang, welcome back to Divulge Talk Show. On this episode, we are going to be talking about a topic related to marriage and women. This is episode 3, and as you guys can see, I am joined by beautiful ladies who are going to, unpack certain theories or stereotypes concerning marriage and women. So today's topic is called, is marriage still relevant for the 21st century women? And before we delve into it, I'd love for you guys just to introduce yourself, your name and your line of work, and then we just get into it.
I'm Ayanda, and I'm currently a student and also doing some side hustle.
Okay.
I'm Yuzal. I am a poet, writer, and a podcaster.
My name is Sandra Takundwa. I've been involved with working for a social worker, assisting them, doing reports, doing child psychology, and I'm happy to be here to share what I think as someone who has been married for 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, as a young mother who is also growing, I think.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so Sandra is going to give us mainly a perspective of being married and being independent, or as a woman working, basically like a working mom. So we as the young ladies are, let's just say, and any other young lady watching, we just want to know, is it possible to do these things? And I know that for so many years, women have been told that, oh, you only need to get married in order to have the house or the car that you need. And yet, today's women realize that no, marriage is a choice, and I actually, I can do it without a man. So we're just gonna unpack those kind of things that go through in our heads. So guys, the first question I have is for the YouTube girls who are not married. Do you guys want to get married?
Well, according to me, I don't have anything against marriage, you know. It hasn't been something that I have been thinking about yet. But I think if the opportunity presents itself and I find someone who I actually am willing to settle down with, then I'll go for it. So yes, I am. I think I can.
You're in between there.
I'm actually in between, but I think looking at the dynamics and how everything this society has actually have created this this analogy that a woman at this certain stage has to get married. Like it kind of discourages, it kind of puts pressure and discourages other women to actually see the need of getting married. And also, according to me, actually getting married is a choice, as you have mentioned. So me getting married and someone deciding to not get married is one and the same thing. So
Yeah, I think it's a very subjective question, and personally, I would love to get married. I believe that I want to have that one person that I can spend the rest of my days with, share special moments, and as cliche as it sounds, I think it's special, and I would really love to get married someday. Yeah.
It's beautiful. Okay, and then Sandra, I have a question for you. So before you got married, what was your perspective? Maybe when you're still a girl, did you ever feel like, oh no, I don't want to get married? Or it's always been something you've always wanted growing up?
With me, what I can say is I always had a desire to get married, because I saw some people who were happy in their marriages. I saw some young people, young couples that were inspiring me. So it's one of those things that I had at the back of my mind, that one day I want to get married. It has always been there. And looking at me, my parents also, they raised me in a marriage setup. So I understood what marriage is, what I would see, what I was learning when I was growing up. So it's one of those things that I wished to achieve, Even though some would say it's not an achievement, I'm not getting there yet. But I'm just saying it's one of those dreams that I had growing up, that one day I also want to have a family of my own.
Okay, so let's just say it's a situation where, because I know there's certain young women who do not want to get married because of maybe a bad marriage setup. Maybe the mom was being abused or they divorced. So this is like for everyone, if you guys can answer. What do you guys think can be done for like a young woman who particularly she doesn't want to get married because of a bad setup. She saw her mom being abused or her parents divorced, all those kind of things. What do you guys think can be done, or what can she do to view marriage as probably a beautiful thing?
Okay. I think first and foremost, our environment actually influences how we perceive some things. You get me? But as you grow up, you become independent thinkers. You get me? So I think as a person, if you grew up in that certain on this environment, you first have to acknowledge that, okay, my environment was very toxic, and it kind of brought so many traumas within me. So as a person, you have to like get up and seek some help, seek some help. And then I think from there on, if the reason for you to actually not getting married is because of your mom being abused, maybe as you go through therapy or whatever, you meet people you actually collaborate with people who had or have very healthy relationships, then maybe your mindset might change. Maybe you might be exposed to a very different setting than what you're exposed to in your life. So yeah.
Okay. Do you guys want to contribute anything to that?
Yeah, I think what you said is very true. I think it's a personal decision. You have to say to yourself, I experienced something that was traumatic, but I'm going to choose to allow myself to be loved and allow myself to, want to experience other things. And exactly,
yeah, maybe to add on to that, I'm in agreement with what they are saying. As we grow up, environment shapes who we are. So as a person should choose what they want in life, as in what do I choose, that the things that I want to make me a better person. In everyone's life, everyone has had downfalls, has had all these things that we face in life. It might be family or what, but it's a choice that I make. If I see that the damage is too much, that's when I should get help, where I should get counseling, where I should talk to people so that they can help me see a light in the tunnel, you know. So I can say that maybe there is hope. There is hope that you can find someone who loves you and you have a better marriage than what you have been exposed to.
And in most instances, you can push away someone good because now you're withholding because of your past traumas and all those kind of things. Okay, so the next question that I have for you guys is, when we think of the modern day woman, like we obviously think of a woman who's educated, she's got her own car, her own house, career driven, and obviously before the 21st century, women were told that let's just say minimum or maximum achievement, you need to get married. So having said that, okay, I actually want to put it this way. So long time ago they would say, in order for you to have this house, this car, whatever, you need to have a man who's going to be providing this. But today's women can do that on their own. So is it relevant to get married?
Whoa. I think first you have to have your own definition of marriage.
Okay.
What marriage means to you.
Alright.
Because as Sandra has said, she said some don't even perceive marriage as an achievement. But some do, and it's not wrong. You get me? Someone can be so successful, but they still desire getting married. And there's someone who actually hasn't achieved anything, but still doesn't see the need of getting married. So you yourself have to actually define what marriage is within yourself, and then get married because you want to get married, not because the society expects of you, but because you found someone who you want to settle down with and you want to grow a family with. Simple.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's about you saying to yourself, okay, what exactly do I want? You can achieve anything and everything, but personally, I want to be able to come home, after a long day at work and be like, babe, do you know what happened today at work? So it's those little tiny moments, and it doesn't matter how much you achieve materialistically, you still have to have that personal connection with someone, and someone who genuinely cares about you.
Maybe I might come in with a bit of experience in the sense that, well, people make choices, everyone is entitled to their decisions.
Yeah.
But maybe if I will talk through experience in life, at some point you need someone, you know, that will teach you to be responsible. You understand?
True,
Of course, now you think you are responsible, you've got everything in check. But if you have that extra person who you are accountable to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It gives you that sense of belonging.
Yeah.
As an individual, yes, I can exist, I can do my things, you know, but there comes a time whereby you feel now I need someone in my life, you know. Of course, at times I know as we are growing, as we are ladies, you know, just be saying, I don't need anyone to tell me what to do, I can do it by myself. But I think nature kicks in at some point and tells you that you need to have someone. So that when there is this need of, you know, like you need to have someone in your life, someone that you're accountable to, someone that you share with everything, you know. I can share with my mother things, but there are some other things that I can't talk to her. I can share with my brother, I can share with my sister, but there's just this other extra person, you know, who I share with everything, who will know how I'm feeling. I share with my emotions, things that I can't talk to my friends about.
True. Yes.
So
Somebody you can grow with, like build an empire with, somebody who you like, you just enjoy enjoy the accomplishes with.
Okay. So should young women date with the intention to get married? Like, is it an obligation, right? Because I want to give like a practical example. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Yes.
Okay. Courtney never got married, but this the guy that she was with, Scott, they have kids, they built a family, but her intention was not marriage. So should we date with the intention to get married?
This is so interesting because like someone would ask Uguti, like, why are you dating if you don't intend to get married with someone? You get me?
Yeah.
But I've actually conversed with women who come from different beliefs or whatever. Like there are women who actually are not monogamous, and in this modern society we don't acknowledge such. So we find that these women, they do enjoy the presence of a man, but they don't see themselves living with them forever. You get me? They can co-create or
co-parenting or something like that?
No, like to create, to have children together, as you have referenced with Courtney. Like they can see themselves building, creating children or bringing children
like a family, but then
there's no contract or whatever. Which I don't understand again, because like I got used to the setting of a woman and a man living together because they are married. Nothing, beyond or against that. So
Okay.
Yeah, I think it also goes down to how you were brought up. For example, my parents are married, so for me it's like, and when I get to a certain point, I will have to get married. I will have to make it official, then have my children. That's my wish. So that's I think
So like it makes much more sense if you date with the intention of marriage, right?
Yes. Once again, it is subjective. Some people really don't want to get married. They want to date for the fun of it, but I mean, it depends with the person. I want to date with the intention of getting married. I want to get to know someone and understand them. What's the point of spending years and you're celebrating 5-year anniversary with someone you don't plan on spending the rest of your life? Exactly, it doesn't make sense. So I definitely would want to, get married at some point. So definitely,
That's good.
Okay, maybe I'll tackle it this way. As a person who was raised in Christian values, we are taught that when you are now mature, when you see that now, yes, I can handle a man, I can build my family, that's when you should introduce this person to the pastors to show that you are serious, So the only reason we would date is for me to get married, no other reason. And that actually protects the two of you, I wouldn't want to go outside what we're talking about, but I'm just saying that it's good for you to date for marriage, in the sense that it will protect you and ground you. You know what you're doing. You don't fall into things that will give you problems tomorrow. Maybe along the way you fall pregnant, like what we see happens, and you find out this person, no, I don't like him, I don't want to be with him. This is the beginning of a journey whereby we bring up bitter children, you know, where you start being bitter about things, about situations. Maybe you have a boyfriend who wants to marry you. The moment you say, I've got a child, they withdraw, you understand? So if you date that, you with that mindset that I want to get married to this guy, you will do everything accordingly. You'll be responsible how you do things in everything that you do.
Okay. So, okay, I think Sandra, you can help us here. What are the basics that we as young women need to look for to identify like a responsible man? For example, you're dating this guy and it's time to get married or whatever, or just the basics that can tell you as a young woman that, okay, he's fine, he's responsible, he's got potential. Because I know sometimes they might say, no, he needs to have a car, but what if he has got a car but he's immature, you know, all those kind of things. So what do you think are the basics of, basically that? Okay,
maybe if I must say basics, of course, somehow I'll personalize it and I'll generalize it. To me, someone that I look forward to spending my life with should be someone who fears God.
Okay.
Is the first thing, you know. Then the second thing will be someone who has got focus, you know. Someone that I can see that this person has got a vision. He might not be working, because it's not everyone who is working. But even if he's not working, what are his plans? You know, what is he planning in life? After school, what is he going to do? Okay, is he planning on getting into business? How is he going to achieve this? What is it that he has written down as a man? You understand? Because I don't want to find myself being bitter when things are not happening, and the next thing, you know, I find myself doing things alone. What? We are supposed to work as a team. And it's very important that when I get into marriage, I find someone with...
Hey Divulge gang, unfortunately the camera stopped recording in the midst of the show, and we found out just after the show ended when everyone else was gone. But thank you for watching up until this time, and we are very, very sure that we are going to fix the problem. I hope you guys enjoyed the information that we just produced and provided during the first 17 minutes of the video. And again, I really do apologize for any inconvenience, but thank you for watching and see you guys next time. Bye.